you haven't figured out what you're gonna eat for dinner by 4, you're kind of screwed. So I have enough time to make this dish today. It's gonna be chicken, cheap wine, onion, garlic, kosher salt, pepper, chicken broth, and I also need some rosemary and lemon, but that's where my neighbors are gonna come in and help me. But they don't know it. It takes a village to make dinner. Okay, that's enough. Now I've gotta go to my other neighbors to get a lemon. I have the best neighbors. I shove a lemon up the cavity of this chicken, and the idea is for the lemon to explode and the flavor of the lemon to permeate the meat. I find though that my neighbors' lemons tend to be a little more thick-skinned, so that doesn't always explode. But I'm gonna try it anyway. So you always want to take the chicken and rinse it off. When I was producing a medical show, there was a woman who called up once and said, "Is it true you have to rinse your chicken in bleach?" This would be a fallacy. Then it always comes with special little surprises like a neck and stuff like that. I just throw all these extra little chicken presents into what I'm making as the sauce. Lots and lots of salt. I always like to put some olive oil, rub it on for the extra crispiness. Now here's when you kind of have to assault the bird a little bit here, so I'm gonna stab it, different places like this, okay. Why am I doing that? Because now I'm gonna start shoving the garlic and rosemary in it. Now, I'm sure everybody knows how to deal with garlic, but just in case, obviously you cut off the ends, you use the flat of your knife with the ball of your hand, get the peel off. Okay, so I'm gonna stick the garlic, not just under the skin, but sometimes like really even in the meat, so that the meat really gets that garlic flavor. I did this with my kids last time I made it, and they got into it. They liked the chopping, they liked the shoving in the chicken. I told them about how you have to wash your hands really well after you touch raw poultry. So now the rosemary also gets shoved in there. And what's nice too is this gives it a presentation when you take it out. It's a good reason to be buddies with your neighbors, because I planted a lot of herbs. I didn't plant rosemary because I'm like, my neighbor Charlie has it. And I said to him the other day, you know I steal your rosemary, right? And he's like, oh no, but that's okay, because it grows like a weed. I'm going to take Chez Chez Le Lemon. I'm gonna try some a little different this time. See if that helps. There. Okay. Now comes the onion cutting. Some people are okay with the onion cutting. It's tough for me. Okay. Does not have to be perfectly chopped. It can be very loose. It's for flavor. I get a cheap bottle of white wine for this dish. If you spend more than $4.50 on a bottle of wine for this dish, you're paying too much. It should not be a bottle you want to drink. Now, I'm a wine snob, so and you drink cheap wine. I cannot drink cheap wine, but I can cook with cheap wine. How much of this bottle am I going to use? All of it. Put the whole mother in here. There you go. The whole thing. No. Yeah, so these are like little fingerlings, except they're not called fingerlings. I don't know. I saw them in the store. They're little white and white. They look cute. Just thought they'd kind of go in any stew, any crock pot. So now you have a one-pot meal, essentially. Okay, so now the catch with this is it's going to take a while because I set it for 350. I don't put it higher than 375, which means it's going to take a long time. The whole idea is more like the slow roast. The meats that are cooked at lower temperatures for a longer amount of time, they're just more flavorful. Now you really need a turkey baster. I used to have a baster, and I don't know what the deal is. If like some single woman who wants to have a kid on her own has like stolen it from me or something, but I don't. So I'm going to use a big spoon, which is kind of a drag because basting the chicken is super key. You have to do it several times while you're cooking it. And the cooking is going to take about an hour and a half to really do it right. So I got to hurry up because my kids are need my attention here. But here's what I'm going to do. When I take the chicken out, I'm going to take all that brothy wine stuff and I'm going to mix it up with some mustard and some cream and make a sauce like this. This is what I did a couple days ago. It's a mustard cream sauce, and then I'm going to drizzle it over. Bon appetit!